This should not be hard because Grown Ups has an ensemble cast, and that's our terminal. And Mars Attacks has an insane ensemble cast. So I think if you took a little time, you could figure out how to get here very quickly. I got to think, though, who is... we got Rob Schneider, who connects to Demolition Man and Judge Dredd, which gets you to Sylvester Stallone, gets you to Wesley Snipes. Of course, it gets you to... You got Deuce Bigelow in there, which connects you to... well, that connects you to Oded Fair, of course, as everybody knows. Deuce Bigelow 2 has the guy from Undercover Brother in it, which connects you to Dave Chappelle, which I'm going to guess there's an ensemble in there where we can get a connection. Also connects you to Neil Patrick Harris, which can take you to Starship Troopers, and there's a little science fiction overlap maybe. Have Julianne Moore and Adam Sandler ever been in a movie together? We got David Spade. We got Kevin James. Here, try me out here. We're going to get started. I forgot Jack Nicholson's in this. Wait, it's... Okay, so you go Jack Nicholson, Anger Management. Oh, well, that was like a lot easier than I thought it would be. My line was 8. Well, I forgot that Jack Nicholson is the president in Mars Attacks. Rankdole is the new wave. Rankdole. I'll sure. Guess the rank or elo of this person in this game. What? I'm gonna guess the elo. Guess the average elo between the two players in chess. Collect stars based on how close you get. Okay. Well, I'll listen. Look at this. I do get to step forward a little bit. Okay. Let me go full screen. Sorry, it's so small. Opening up G3 is a little bit atypical. You know what this makes me think of? G3 makes me think that this is a bad player trying to be good. So I'm stepping forward. Respond with D5. To me, that seems pretty standard. Fianchetto the bishop immediately. Follow up with a bishop to F5. Follow up with the second Fianchetto bishop. Listen, me personally, I'm going to say that you are a 1300 to 1499 player. I submit. Correct elo was 1975. I got 2 stars, though. Okay, next match. This is a new one. Okay, opening with E3. Oh, I got 0 stars. Never mind. I'd have to say that this is not a good starting move. E5 seems like a good reply. An absolutely heinous start. Accomplishes nothing. Blocks in your bishop. Keeps your queen from having any power projection. This is heinous. That's also insanely bad. So I'm thinking right now we're looking at 100 to 599, honestly. But let's just see. Follow it up with that. To this. I mean, this opens... I mean, knight to C3 is pretty good here. Okay, forget about that. Instead, we'll just keep moving pawns. I'm going to go ahead and guess that at this elo, they're going to have to take queen to B4 check. No, I didn't even see the rook take. I'm so stupid. I did play a few matches of chess on my seatback entertainment on the airplane, so I'm not coming in fully cold. Let's see. How do you follow this up? What would I play? Great question. I would probably resign. Short of resignation, that's tough. I mean, I would probably... You can't really... I guess I would play A4. Hey! Oh, sorry, I mean H4. Dude, maybe I'm ass too. Okay, now let's see. So just follow it through. What happens next? I mean, if I was the black pieces, I'd play D5 here. Okay, you can't resist a check. There's pawn coming, no doubt about it. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I would say, here's what you do, okay? You play knight to c6. They take, you take, they do something, probably like this. You take here, they take with the queen. No, that's bad. I can't play chess anymore. Anyway, I think you're 100 to 599. Well, you did see the bishop. I'm going to say 600 to 899. Submit me. Match result, 250. All right. I got 1 star. Give me next match, please. Okay, e4. This could be any skill level. c5. This could be high. Okay, so that's a classic move. I forget what this is, but I know that it's popular. How boring are they playing? To me, this seems like 2 decent players who are now out of the opening and they're scared and they're just throwing it at the wall to see what fits. I think you're 1,500 to 1,699. They're 964. He's playing the Sicilian at 964? Bro, if you're under it, listen, I know this probably doesn't stand up in the world of chess anymore when everybody's watched 3,000 Gotham videos. If you're under 1,000 and somebody plays e4, just be a man. Respond with e5. Don't get into some fucking the Najdorf variant with 3 ... a6. Like, just play e5. Then they play knight to f3. You play knight to c6. Then they play knight to c3. You play knight to f6. And then they play... Listen, you have to play bishop to f4. And then, you don't know it. Not f4. What am I talking? Bishop to c4. You just copy their moves until you get into some tactics, okay? Yeah, play the 4-knight Scotch game, exactly. Ghost Rider to Trading Places. I've seen Trading Places. It has Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, and 2 very old guys in it. Ghost Rider has Nicolas Cage. And Jessica Biel, maybe? I'm thinking that isn't it crazy that Nick Cage and Dan Aykroyd maybe have never been in a movie together, but are both like idiosyncratic weird guys? I don't know. It's Eva Mendes, you idiot, not Jessica Biel. Okay, we're trying to get to Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's been in with Steve Martin in Bowfinger, Heather Graham, Janet Jackson, Jada Pinkett Smith in the Nutty Professor's films. Just thinking here. He's been in a lot. Nick Nolte from Beverly Hills Cop. Lots of stuff. Nicolas Cage, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, Steve Martin from Bowfinger. Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Owen Wilson from I Spy. It's true. Gary Cole from I Spy. Now, I'm trying to crunch the numbers here. Let me get my brain online here. I'm not glancing. I promise you I'm not glancing. Dan Aykroyd. Ghostbusters, of course. Also features Sigourney Weaver, maybe the most well-known actress from that. Sigourney Weaver. I'm looking at this. Nicolas Cage is an obvious connection. But I'm like Sam Elliott, Big Lebowski, John Goodman, Jeff Bridges, Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi with Nicolas Cage in Con Air. That's not what we're trying to get to, though. Nicolas Cage, Con Air. Steve Buscemi. Peter Stormare, maybe, who's also in The Big Lebowski with Sam Elliott. Now we're back where we started. Anyone else famous in here? Donald Logue, he's in Blade. Blade. Wesley Snipes. Is Wesley Snipes in something with Eddie Murphy? Possible. This is Ted Cruz. I don't know. Eva Mendes is in The Other Guys. Mark Wahlberg. Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, Eddie Murphy ever been in a movie together? Dan Aykroyd hasn't done a lot of work recently. Dan Aykroyd, though, was with Chevy Chase in the movie Spies Like Us. Chevy Chase has been in those movies as well. It's true. It's more likely than you might think. I'm almost wondering if there's not like a Saturday Night Live connection we can get to a little bit easier here for Dan Aykroyd or for Eddie Murphy. You know what? I'm gonna connect via Nicolas Cage. I didn't find what I was looking for. And then we're just gonna, I don't know. I've got to remind myself. We're probably trying to get to Eddie Murphy, if I'm being realistic. He's been in a lot of trash, as you know. Snowden, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Has he been in anything with Owen Wilson? Has Nicolas Cage, Owen Wilson ever done a movie together? Drive Angry? Season of the Witch? I mean, this seems like it's too easy. Kick-Ass. Okay, hang on. We got McLovin, Christopher Mintz-Platz. We got Chloe Grace Moretz, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Many hyphenated last names in this movie. Mark Strong. Bangkok Dangerous. That's a classic. Grindhouse. Now, that's an ensemble. There's Kurt Russell. How does Kurt Russell get you to Eddie Murphy, though? This shit it should not be so hard. Lord of War, Jared Leto, Eddie Murphy. Would it have killed Dan Aykroyd to do some more movies? I have to get to Owen Wilson. Even Eddie Murphy hasn't been in that many movies. Well, that's not true. He's in Daddy Daycare. Okay, this is where we gotta be, man. Con Air. The Rock. Leaving Las Vegas with Elizabeth Shue. This is about where we want to be. For the Cage-assance. Face Off. John Travolta. We can't get from Travolta to Murphy via like Get Shorty or something like that. This is crazy, man. I'm losing it. I just can't find. This is an ensemble. Angelina Jolie, Giovanni Ribisi, Ving Rhames, Robert Duvall. Family, man. I can't. I'm paralyzed. Adaptation. We got Chris Cooper. We got Meryl Streep. She's the queen of Hollywood. We got Nicolas Cage playing 2 roles. We got Judy Greer with a script by the inimitable Charlie Kaufman. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going adaptation because I like the movie. I forgot Tilda Swinton was in that. I forgot Jim Beaver was in that. I had no idea Doug Jones was in it. Okay, I'm going Stephen Tobolowsky to Groundhog Day because now we're on a Saturday Night Live connection. And now we're like, Shirley Bill. Oh, it's Ghostbusters, dude. You connect via Ghostbusters. Duh. And then you get to Dan Aykroyd, who was, of course, in Trading Places. Okay, it took us 25 minutes to get there. That's not that bad, though. 4? I forgot about the Rotten Tomatoes Daily. Oh, Sam Elliott, Big Lebowski, John Goodman, random Blues Brothers documentary. No. You could do better. Can't you do John Goodman, Blues Brothers 2000? Wasn't John Goodman the second Blues Brother in that one? Or did they go with Jim Belushi? That is a better line. Sam Elliott, Big Lebowski, John Goodman, Blues Brothers 2000, Dan Aykroyd. That's maybe 1 to 2 faster. Okay, how about the Rotten Tomatoes Daily today? Ghost Rider, Donald Logue, Blade, Wesley Snipes, Dolomite is my name, Eddie Murphy, Trading Places. No, I could have Blade posted today. Rotten Tomatoes Daily. Okay, I'm ready. It's from 1939. It's 2 words. It's fucking duck soup, isn't it? Are you kidding me? 1939, undefined comedy, 2 hours and 12 minutes, Duck Soup. Oh! As one member of the female sex trying to be honest, we'll have to confess that we squirmed, but also we admit we saw many of our sisters in their true life characters. Little Women. Directing ensemble scenes with upwards of half a dozen divas is no easy feat. Leave it to Kukor to corral that kind of star power into a 2-hour-plus film that never takes a break to powder its nose. Back in 1939, they were like, holy shit, a 2-hour-long movie, this is epic. Nowadays, Marvel's like introducing Squirrel Girl. Season 1, 14 episodes. Each episode, 74 minutes long each. And don't forget to get the companion app to fill in the blanks. I have no idea. Norma Shearer, Joan Crawford, and Rosalind Russell. It's Sunset Boulevard. That's from the 50s. Critics' consensus. A feast of sharp dialogue delivered by an expertly assembled cast. Blank makes the transition from stage to screen without losing a step. Ain't misbehavin'. Who farted? I'm going to guess this is Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. The Women. Never heard of the movie before in my life. Who told me to play this? Name the women? Name the women for a dollar. Name the women. I don't know. Why is this so hard? Fuck you, yoga bag. Name the women. I'm sorry. Bruce Almighty to Wayne's World. Like Jim Carrey and Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, they were like all having their career at like the same time. But they're like in parallel somehow. That's what's throwing me for a loop here. Have Mike Myers and Jim Carrey, both Canadian Toronto area comedians and actors who fell off bigly, have they never been in a movie together? Let's try. Well, let me think here, because Bruce Almighty also has Morgan Freeman, Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston has been in a lot of movies with Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, Mike Myers, both on Saturday Night Live at roughly the same time. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's got to be like, well, I guess Mike Myers is a little earlier. I'm thinking you actually go... And this is probably not the fastest. Wait, Steve Carell, Mike Myers? Tony Bennett, Wait, is Tony Bennett one of the singers from Austin Powers? There's Burt Bacharach. There's Elvis Costello. Mr. Quincy Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Quincy Jones. Give me Jennifer Aniston. Give me one of the shitty movies she did with Adam Sandler. I'm going to guess that it's called Murder Mystery, okay? Then take me to Adam Sandler. Finding Sandler. You think it's possible that this could have Dana Carvey or Mike Myers? Just give it a shot. Uh-oh. It's got Mick Foley. Take me back to Adam Sandler. I think we should try to do it without going into like, you know, stand-up comedy specials, ensembles, and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to do Night of Too Many Stars. That's too easy. But now, how about the Meyerowitz stories? You get a little, this is Ben Stiller and Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman, Mike Myers. Or Dana Carvey. The Ridiculous Six. I Am Chris Farley. There's no doubt you could get that one. That makes it too easy. Blended. Drew Barrymore. Mike Myers. What else? Mike Myers has been in movies with The Love Guru with Jessica Alba. Heather Graham. Beyonce. Liz Hurley. He's been in Inglourious Bastards with Brad Pitt. Adam Sandler. Brad Pitt. Eli Roth. Grown Ups 2. I'm lost. Eddie Murphy, One Night Only. That's My Boy. Andy Samberg. James Caan. Jack and Jill. Al Pacino. Zookeeper. Just go with it. Jennifer Aniston. Funny people as everybody. I know this is an ensemble. There is no way we cannot get to Mike Myers or Dana Carvey here. It's not conceivable. Andy Dick is in Old School with Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. Will Ferrell. If Will Ferrell and Mike Myers never been in a movie together, it'd be Andy Dick. And then Old School. I can't get there, man. Wait, I can get there. Yes, okay. Via Anchorman. Wait, Luke Wilson? Why was I thinking about Owen Wilson? I was thinking about Owen Wilson earlier. Owen Wilson was a connection point for us. Oh, Will Ferrell was in Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me, which then has Mike Myers, which then has Wayne's World 1. Okay, what is that, like a quintuple bogey? That is embarrassing for an Austin head. You're absolutely right. Brings me some great pain. Bruce Almighty, Jennifer Aniston, The Thin Pink Line from 1998, Mike Myers, Wayne's World. That's bullshit. You don't know that The Thin Pink Line is a real movie. You went to Jennifer Aniston and you fucking scrolled through all the movies and put it into IMDb. Jim Carrey, The Mask, Cameron Diaz, Shrek, Mike Myers. Oh, I didn't even think of Shrek, man. It's such a good connector. 4 words. 1965. This is The Sound of Music. Okay, I'm back. 1965 kid/family movie. And it's The Sound of Music. 4 words. That one's a gimme. You know what? I'm feeling zooted off that. Take me to Actorle. I see that the first movie they're in is 1988. The last movie they're in is 2022. No, Actorle is so annoying. I looked at this and I said, it's like playing 25 Wheel of Fortune puzzles at exactly the same time. Like, it's so annoying. You got to rework that. I'm sorry. This is Guess the Game. This is Sleeping Dogs. Okay, I'm crazy. We have... What's the one where you guess the rating? Elodal? Rankdle! Rankdle. Guess the rank in chess. Okay, you ready? I did not do well at this yesterday. They played E4. Follow-up, B6. That's an insulting response. D4. I am playing the white pieces here. Immediate bishop fianchetto. We're going to follow up with a knight to C3. We're going to follow that up, I don't know, E6. This is just annoying to me. But they haven't made a crazy move yet, so I'm thinking we might be in the, maybe like the high thousands. But this is it's pretty basic play so far. Knight to C6. They pushed. You know what? I think knight to C6 has indicated that maybe you're in the 1600s. Bishop to C4. They opened themselves up to an en passant. They did not take the en passant. They wanted them to take the en passant. I'm ready to make my call, okay? I'm going to say you're 1500 to 1699. Correct elo was 923. I've earned 0 stars. Okay, take me to the next match. Open with E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6. I love them. They're 2 gamers. They came to play. Play a little D4, follow with the take, the take, the take. Board's very simple now. What are you going to play to follow this up? Great question. That's what I was thinking, but how do you respond to a little bit of E5? They didn't play E5. They played bishop to C4. Okay, a little E6. They moved back one. That is an insane move to me. I am now ready to make my pick. I think you are 100 to 599. This move makes no sense to me. Or you're a grandmaster. Okay, they're 1277. Next match. E4, knight to C6, knight to F3, E6. It's an annoying game, for sure. They're trying to close it up. I mean, they're doing all the right things. I would say this is a high-level game. No, wait, how long was that pawn hanging? Long enough. This is 15 to 1699. 837? Who is playing closed games at 837? Are you allergic to having fun? You think a 1600 is missing that pawn? 1600 is not that good. That was like my ELO when I was 13. I mean, now I'm like probably a 1400, but still, I'm just saying. Have you played Semantle? Yes, I hate it. Okay, here's some hurdle for you. It went. I don't know it. It went. But I don't know it. Ooh, it went. I think I'm gonna get this. Just give me one more. I don't know it still. I'm not gonna know this. I'm not gonna know this song. I'm listening to it. It's 30 seconds long. Skip me. That was called Mr. Saxo Beat by Alexandra Stan. What the hell is Mr. Saxo Beat? That's definitely Mr. Saxo Beat. You've heard it? This is the first time I've heard it, man. I'm being real with you. That shit was everywhere in 2009? It said it came out in 2011. Enter the name of any country to make your first guess. Colombia. That's not too bad. 5,000 kilometers away. Take me up to Mexico. Huh? Take me to Côte d'Ivoire. No, that's not very smart. What does this mean when it says closest border 730? Wait, red is closer. Red is closer? It's not further away? Red is hotter. Oh, okay, I'm crazy. 730 kilometers. Mali. Algeria. No. Don't be an idiot. I'm not the best at African geography. It's not Ghana. Could it be Senegal down there? Ooh, closest border 0. Senegal is adjacent to the answer. Burkina Faso. Oh, no. Eritrea. Oh, it's not even the right side. Is this even a country? Gambia? The mystery country's Gambia! Let's go! Oh. Please try out Chrono Photo. Okay, but if they show me another photo of like a mass grave, I'm not going to be happy, okay? Okay. I mean, like, the first photo I ever got shown in Chrono Photo was basically someone being shot in the head. This is the second photo I've ever been shown in the game, okay? This is not that bad necessarily, but it's almost like if you had these two data points, would you be confident about seeing what the next photo is with your screen region up? Anyway, I'm going to say that, like, I don't know why I took the screen off for a second. I'm going to say this is 1967. Photo was taken in 1966. I'm crazy. Next round. This is doable, maybe. Like this. I see a station wagon with like more of, I would say, like a 1960s style on it. It's a black and white photo, but that doesn't mean anything. Man with a beard. I'm going to say roughly the same thing. Give me a 65. That was 1974. Idiot. Game results. Oh, you can... Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, this is fun. When it's not showing me mass graves. This is a blockbuster. I see NASCAR Heat. I see Medal of Honor Frontline. Came out around 2003. This is my era. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring on the PlayStation 2. I mean, I got to tell you that for me, you could probably just look at this. This looks like this is 2003, full stop right here. It's taken in 2002. Okay, I'll take it. This is Claudia Schiffer getting onto an airplane with a pillow and some striped pants. I'm gonna have to guess 1985. Ooh, he's crazy. This shit is from the First World War. It's a nightmare image. I'm going to go ahead and guess this is from about 1917. Okay, it's from 1916. This is what Los Angeles used to look like. This is what they took from us. This is post-World War II by a little bit. Let me get like a 1948. 1950? I'm insane. Nobody can stop me in Chrono Photo. It's 12:53. What was I thinking? This is London in the early 1990s, maybe even the mid 1990s. Let me get a 95 on this. It's 2002. Well, they always have been a little bit behind the times, I would say. This looks like San Francisco following the Great Earthquake, which took place maybe 1905. Ooh, 1906, I'm crazy. Is New York City circa the early 2000s. I would put this one right at 2001. It's taken 1999. Oh, they tried to trick us. I was going to say this is from like 1920s. Then I saw, all you need to learn, you learn in kindergarten. Trump, did you go to kindergarten? Got him! I'm going to say that this was from 2017. Ooh, he's crazy. Dude, Chrono Photo is a lot of fun. There are just 45 drinking days left. Take me back. This, to me, so it's in the U.S., I'm gonna guess that this is. The question is, do you put it around the First World War or the Second World War? They look a little bit too modern to me. So I'm actually gonna place you like in the 1940s. Probably like, let's go 46. Never mind. It's from Prohibition. How do you know? The sign? Can I tell you something? I didn't think that this was 45 days before Prohibition. I thought this was like literally it's 45 days until January 1st. And then they would just reset the clock to be, there's only 365 drinking days left. I thought this was like November 15th, 1946. This looks like Los Angeles circa. By the way, can I just say this guy is dripped up? I don't know. Can you still get away with wearing this as a man? Like the safari jacket with the belt cinching it up to really show off your hips? I'm gonna I'm gonna say this is the early 1940s. It's 1950. Like I know that the early 1940s is the Second World War, but there are like non-war photos. Like there were people that were just, you know, who knows? This might have been a photo taken outside of a military base. That's like the admiral just came over here to say, "How's it going, guys?" Okay, 1812 is not a good performance. Run it back. This shit is 1941. 1942. Easiest pick of my life. What a spread, man. Holy cow. What do you get? 17 different kinds of cakes and pies. People were not as... What the heck? It's probably a balloon, right? Porridges and pies and... Couldn't even tell you what half of this stuff is. It's either boiled or fried. All the men are wearing hats. Nobody looking at their phones. Just living in the moment. This sounds insane. I feel like this is a colorized photo of like the 1920s, which is, I know it makes, what I'm saying makes no sense. I see people in chat saying the 70s, but like people did not, I mean, maybe this is like an Amish community or something, but people did not dress like this, and the hats and stuff on all the men. Maybe it was different in like Arkansas back then. I'm going 19, slightly post Great Depression, the Roaring 30s. Hey! Oh, vindicated! Slightly vindicated. Photo was taken in 1940. This definitely looks like the First World War. And I believe that is a French military outfit. World War I. Put me in 1917. I'm so stupid. That's Teddy Roosevelt. So I don't remember his presidency years exactly, but it's, you know, it's pre-World War I. So let's put me on like a 1904. He's insane. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I feel relatively confident saying that this is Europe. Maybe this is, we're celebrating VE Day in 1945. You can zoom? Yeah, but they took this thing on a Game Boy camera. So what am I gonna... Oh boy. This is how I can... The Gen Z be like, you can zoom in on the photo. Okay, don't look at the results. When do you think this photo was taken? What year?
65?
1965 is 1902.
Whoa!
I thought it was 1945. Thank you for the smoothie, by the way.
I thought it would be the other way around.
You see a photo, you have to guess when it was taken.
Why people laugh at me for 62? 62 was, or 65 was pretty good.
This is 1963.
80.
This is not 1980. Come on.
It could be 80 with black and white.
Oh, it's 1962. Okay, next. Whoa, it's San Francisco. To me, this like
2000.
2000. I was thinking this is San Francisco like 89.
I see those cars nowadays.
Yeah, the cars never left for some reason. 94. Okay.
I don't know what that is. Too many.
Me when someone texts me something funny. This is New York City.
I know that car. That's 80s.
It's 80. I was thinking this is you know what? I could be persuaded to go 80. Ooh, pretty good.
Now who's laughing now?
This is, I don't mean this insensitively. Are these fireworks or is this like Chernobyl?
This is video game, right?
Oh, you know what? It might be 2001. It's not 2001. It's from 2014.
What is it?
It's a riot, apparently.
I see that.
Have you seen Jessie? Jessie Sevinston, Brisbane, something, something, something.
Yo, I found Jessie.
She's right there.
Yeah.
I call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. I ride along and sing my song. Is she okay? It looks like she's not like thrilled to be on the horse.
Probably because it's a donkey.
It is a donkey. You're not wrong. This has got to be like
Ryan has the same shoes.
1911. 1928. It is not a horse. You're right. You're right. That was a donkey. I'm thinking this outfit to me screams mid 2000s. This is like a 2006.
2010.
I'm going 06. You can't convince me not to go
2010.
06 on this one. 2004. Okay.
Oh.
What's wrong with the guy on the left?
He's balding.
Just because he's a little bald?
balding. Central Park? No, wait. That's Vancouver.
Wait a minute. That is Vancouver. That's definitely... Look, the building is all glass, and that's a SkyTrain platform. That's Vancouver.
That's Vancouver, man.
That's
where they sell weed.
This is not how people dress here anymore. That's for sure. This, to me...
Oh my God, you had those shorts. 2008.
I think you're right, actually. Though the camera quality... I could be persuaded of the 08 here. Ooh!
Oh, let's go.
This is definitely...
That a Titanic?
This is not the Titanic. Excuse me. This is like a battleship.
Then why is it so many people coming on?
They're probably doing like a tourist. Look, this guy's... Oh, that's a lady.
That gotta be Titanic, dude.
This is not a Titanic. This is like the USS Indianapolis or something. It's probably like this is like the war just ended, and they're like, check out the battleship that just won us the war. Oh, fuck. It was the Titanic.
What is that? A nuke went off.
It's probably from like the Vietnam War.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me 70. 1989 is not the Vietnam War.
Well, something happened.
Oh my God! It's from the era where people were like...
Oh, it's New York. You know that.
Yeah. It's definitely... You could just tell. These people have never worked a day in their life. Let's say is this 1930 even? 1943. All right, maybe they've actually been through some stuff now that I think about it. It's Japan. I'm going to say this is 1982. I'll take that. We can still do something here. We can still make some noise. To me, the cars, the carpet, the color choices, the fashion here, this is serving late 70s vibes. I'm going 76. Okay, we're still alive. The men are not wearing hats. They appear to be relatively modern. I could easily see this being the turn of the 70s into the 80s. I'm going 1981. Oh, he's crazy. Now this. It's a color photo. We have notable landmarks. Camera quality is not amazing. I would be inclined to say that this is 1998 in New York City. 1996. What I wanted 4,000. We're at 3252. Things go better with Coke. That's James Dean. That's Taron Egerton. They got Buddy Holly glasses. This is indicating to me is mid-century. But if I'm being honest with you, the people don't look cool enough for this to be the 1950s. I'm just being real with you. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is... I'm going to say it's the early 1950s. I'm going 51. Oh, no! 1968? You're telling me Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was out? People were still choosing to dress like Henry Kissinger? Okay, we can... Oh, the jacket. Yeah, I guess it is a polyester jacket, isn't it? What the hell is this? This shit is from the future. This is a trick question. Okay, they are dressed... they are dressed like it's the 1930s. I'm going 32. Complete luck. How am I supposed to know? The Johns Hopkins University. They're building some kind of medical robot in a room with complete fluorescent lighting. Like, this shit could be 1901. It could be 2050. I said it like that. To me, this looks like a photo that you could take on a camera that Malf would buy in high school. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 2003. Oh! We got a real shot. This should be very doable. This man is on a relatively modern iMac. He appears to be reading the Unabomber's latest novel. Early modern England. There's two, oh my God, there might be 3 iMacs in here. The kid is playing with some Lego. What kind of Legos you got there? You got the space shuttle. Build your own city. This kid is going apeshit for Lego. Holy cow. Are you seeing this? Got the Millennium Falcon. The shelf is chock full of completed Lego sets. I can't tell you what that... I was hoping to see like a Minecraft guy or something. The heck is this? What the hell is this? Does anyone else... And this is maybe just what my brain is doing. Please tell me what you see when you look at this, okay? Just tell me what your brain interprets this image as. Because what I see is like a gorilla in like a very, like, paint me like one of your French girls sort of pose. Like some might say a gorilla in a post-coital bliss or something. It's a dude in armor. All right, if you say, I mean, I believe you. Anyway, I'm kind of just stalling. This... My man's got no socks on in your own house? It's a crisp photo, man. I'm gonna... He's got his little toesies up, too. What's that? Rock Band drum set? Oh, it's the damn... It's another Star Wars Lego ship, man. I'm gonna say this is 2020. Like, this seems like it could be from a New York Times article that's like how families are coping. And then they interviewed one dude who obviously makes $950,000 a year because his son has an entire room full of completed first-party Legos. So I'm going 2020 on this one. Yeah, okay. This is... That's just context. We got how many points? 4,546. I would take that. What a game. Dude, Chrono Photo. Chrono Photo, that's good. Freaky Friday to Lilo and Stitch. This is not possible for me because I can't name an actor who's in Lilo and Stitch. Is it possible for me to go Freaky Friday to Elvis Presley somehow and then get to Lilo and Stitch? Can I get can I get help? Who's a voice actor from Lilo and Stitch? The Rock? That's Moana. Ving Rhames. Okay, Ving Rhames. From Freaky Friday to Ving Rhames. This actually doesn't seem that hard then. Because we're really trying to get to anybody that was in Gone in 60 Seconds. Yo, Freaky Friday had a pretty star-studded cast. There's this guy. You remember. You know this guy. He's from Sex and the City. He's been in things. I'm crunching the numbers here for a second, okay? Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls. Tina Fey. I can give myself to Mark Wahlberg via Tina Fey through Date Night. Hang on, let's just do it. Lindsay Lohan. It's probably not going to be the most efficient line, but maybe we could do it fast. Tina Fey, take me to Date Night. From Date Night, take me to Mark Wahlberg. Oh, was William Fichtner just in Gone in 60 Seconds? No, it seems like his kind of movie. However, he's in Heat, which has Robert Duvall. Nope. One of these people was in Gone in 60 Seconds. Ashley Judd has been in a movie with Nicolas Cage. Where am I? I've gone too far. I've been too deep. Okay, back when she was more relevant, no disrespect. Ashley Judd. We got Morgan Freeman. We got Heat, of course. Okay, we're going to... Ashley Judd shouldn't have that much time in the sun, did she? Who we got there? I think I see like a Hugh Jackman, Greg Kinnear. Frida, of course. You got Alfred Molina, who was in Spider-Man 2. Elvis, Love Me Tender, the love songs. Elvis Presley, Lilo. Oh, fuck. I'm trapped. Elvis. No, Jesus Christ. Tom Hanks. Brad Pitt, More Than a Pretty Face. Brad Pitt. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Angelina Jolie. Gone in 60 Seconds. Ving Rhames. This doesn't even have Ving Rhames in it. It's Vinnie Jones. I don't think I can name a movie with Ving Rhames in it. My entire life, I've thought that Ving Rhames was in... Wait a minute. No. Ving Rhames is from Mission Impossible. Give me Nicolas Cage. I'm looking for a whole different line now. I had to start from zero. Fucking take me back to Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay. Wait, we were literally just there. What's wrong with you? Okay, give me Will Patton. He's got a great filmography. Put me on Minari, just because it's a great movie. Then from Minari, we're gonna take Steven Yeun and we're gonna get to Mission Impossible. Okay. Any Mission Impossible. I'm going to say Space Jam, A New Legacy. And then we're going to go Anthony Davis. We're going to go Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle, of course, was in Crash with Terrence Howard, who was in Hustle and Flow with DJ Qualls, who was in Road Trip and Road Trip Beer Pong from 2009. From Road Trip, of course, we can go... I mean, we've been in here for a while. You take Ethan Suplee, you take that to The Wolf of Wall Street. One of you fuckers had to be in a Mission Impossible, man. You go to Matthew McConaughey. You go to Sahara. Sahara to Lambert Wilson to The Matrix, The Matrix Reloaded. I give up. I'm washed, man. Why Lambert Wilson? I know him. This is the problem, man, with not having an ending point. And then getting the ending point completely wrong. If it had been Lilo and Stitch to Freaky Friday, we would have had a chance. Try the other way? I guess we could do that. Hang on. From Lilo... No, I got to go piss. And it's 2:09 p.m. Is my wife live? Yes. Okay. I'm going to send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with some fresh anecdotes from Costco. But I don't know. People have been treating each other well. 2020 to 2022 was kind of an anecdote-rich era once they opened everything back up because, like, at least 25% of society just went absolutely crazy. Nowadays, people have kind of normalized a little bit. It's a little harder to farm the banter out there. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see. And I'll just go to Costco and start shoving shopping carts around and just see what happens. See ya. Zombieland Pitch Black. I'll tell you straight up, we're going to Vin Diesel, which means we're going to Fast and the Furious. So to me, I'm thinking you probably start Woody Harrelson. And are you going to tell me that Woody Harrelson... Well, Woody Harrelson is with Tom Hardy in the Venom movie. Yes, correct. Thinking of what else he's been in that has a star-studded cast. Andy Serkis, who's bizarrely in everything. Well, you know where I'm going with it? 999, that seems like a bad Netflix movie that could have had someone that was in Fast and the Furious. Cast is kind of stacked, actually. This must be a shit Netflix movie, right? There's no way they got this star-studded cast and it's a movie I've never heard of. Gal Gadot, Aaron Paul, Kate Winslet, Norman Reedus, Anthony Mackie, Casey Affleck, Chiwetel Ejiofor. This cast is crazy. Movie's called 999? Okay. Actor most likely to have been in a Fast and the Furious or in Expendables. Just give me a second, okay? Because you could easily go Gal Gadot, Red Notice, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, Dwayne Johnson, Fast and the Furious. Let's go Fast 5. Vin Diesel, Pitch Black. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Total Distance 4. Gal Gadot is in Fast 5. Okay, well, we took one extra step. That's pretty good, though. It's not too bad. You noob. Rotten Tomatoes Daily. I love the Rotten Tomatoes Daily, except when it's a movie from 1931. It's from 2004. Okay, you ready for this? That's right in my wheelhouse. Flashbang out. Get ready. 4 words. PG-13 comedy from 2004. Listen, this is not it. Maybe it is. You, me, and you, me, and Dupree. That's 4 words. Nope. Just one more nerd propaganda movie. Bad things happen to gorgeous nice girls who don't pick the class nerd over the hunk, masquerading as a lesson in morality. Not another teen movie. Like a petulant 13-year-old, I'm still pouting over my disappointment. But it's 65% fresh. Comedy fantasy. It's like a high school. I'm thinking of like The New Guy. Is this John Tucker Must Die? I've never seen it, but I think it takes place in a high school. There are major flaws in logic, and anyone with a passing knowledge of magazine publishing, The Devil Wears Prada? What? Although the plot leaves a lot to be desired, blank will tug at your inner teenager's heartstrings. Thanks to, Jennifer Garner. It's 13 going on 30. Okay, so fresh. It says, I can't believe that this is certified fresh. Let me get a guess the game real quick. Jennifer Garner, fresh AF. She was married to Ben Affleck for a while. This, to me, this looks like Far Cry 4. Nope. Metacritic score 97. Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption 2. Next guess, Big Buck Hunter. Coors Light Tournament Edition. All right, I mean, that was easy. Bunch of cops doing tricks on motorcycles. To me, this looks like post-war American euphoria circa, I'm going to call this early 1950s. Wrong, this is from 1930. Holy cow. I'm going to guess that this is pre-prohibition, 1924. Crazy. 1925. Say Pharmacia. Looks like, I'm going to guess that this is in Turkey or Hungary. Sorry, wrong game. It certainly looks like the early 20th century to me. I'm going to go ahead and pop this down 1930 as well. Ooh. This is Spain. Circa. To me, this looks like 1991. I'm crazy. I'm insane. It's not, oh, this is New York City, baby. It's not fair because I lived through this era. Now, this looks like a late 90s to mid 2000s. I see we got Toy Story up here, which means and The Bachelor. Okay, so like Toy Story was a movie in like 1997. When did it come to, I don't know, the Disney Channel store or whatever this is? Could be 2001. Obviously, it's post Forrest Gump because there's a Bubba Gump shrimp. Is this Iron Man? Hang on, I move closer to the mic to breathe in. That looks like Robert Downey Jr. circa 2009, 2008 Iron Man. So I'm going straight. I'm hitting you with a 2008 right here. 2014. Holy cow! I would have thought the camera would be better quality, honestly, for this photo to be 2014. All right, you can zoom. It's definitely Iron Man. Rock of Ages. I still probably would have gone 2008, honestly. But it would be wrong. That's not too bad, though. 2988, I can live with that. What do we normally play first? What's our go? Oh, MovietoMovie. That's right. Okay, from the modern, I see we have a theme this week. The Modern Chronicles of Riddick to Jesse Eisenberg's Social Network. You got Jesse Eisenberg, you got Armie Hammer, you've got Brenda Song, and Justin Timberlake. Okay, I'm thinking, let's see who's in Riddick. Basically, oh, you know what? Hang on. Surely there's a way. Honestly, the cast is kind of stacked. Carl Urban, Bokeem Woodbine, Dave Bautista with hair, which looks extremely strange to me. I'm trying to get to Jesse Eisenberg, who is in the DC universe. Or, well, what else? Jesse Eisenberg has been in Adventureland with Ryan Reynolds. So you could connect through Deadpool, probably. That also has, Adventureland also has Kristen Stewart in it. I don't know if any of these people were in Twilight or Underwater or Personal Shopper, whatever the heck else she's done. Just give me a second here. I'm puzzling it out. Jesse Eisenberg has been in some stuff. He's been in The Squid and the Whale with Jeff Daniels, who's also from Dumb and Dumber. Also has Laura Linney, Sorry, I'm cooking. We got Army Hammer. Sorry to Bother You. The Lone Ranger, which also features Johnny Depp. Justin Timberlake. Bad Teacher, Cameron Diaz. Eastern Promises. No, that's not the one. What's the one I'm thinking of? What's the sci-fi movie Justin Timberlake was in with the noodle hair? Can I get a check on that one? Okay, he is in time, but I'm thinking of something different. So I'm thinking of Southland Tales. Yes. And after all that, I'm like, brother, let's just send it. Andrew Garfield. Can't think of that much else he's been in except Spider-Man and Tick Tick Boom, though. I'm feeling like Batista lets you do like a little James Gunn crossover with maybe like Sean Gunn, whom I'm trying to find a way to get to DC. Maybe Sean Gunn is in the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie. That's my thinking. So we're going to go Batista, and then we're going to go, well, let's just see. He's not in either of the Suicide Squads. Give me the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Give me Sean Gunn. Let me look at his filmography. I am breaking the no Marvel rule because this game's been beating the crap out of me lately. Now, we got Suicide Squad 2021, which makes me think that then we just have to get to the extended DC universe. Surely there was like a connection, right? Michael Rooker is from fucking he's from Guardians of the Galaxy. Pete Davidson, Nathan Fillion, Taika Waititi. There's some crossovers here. Flula Borg. How do we get to a DC movie which features Jesse Eisenberg? Justice League, Man of Steel. You can get there. Batman versus Superman. Was Viola Davis in... She's in a lot of these DC movies, as you can see. You got Black Adam, Suicide Squad 2016. That was the first one. Take me to Black Adam and then tell me there's a... Okay, don't listen, okay? Sorry. Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, Jesse Eisenberg. The Social Network. Hey, we got there. We got there. Total distance of 5. I'll take it. It's not too bad. We eventually figured it out. Batista. Okay, but it didn't start at Batista. It started at Riddick. Riddick, Batista, Dune, Jason Momoa, Justice League, Eisenberg. I could see that. Okay, that's faster. But unlike you, I don't have access to IMDb, okay? Guess the game. This looks like Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong? I can't believe it's not. Metacritic score too old. Jet Set Gemini. Jet Force Gemini? Original platform PlayStation. Okay, never mind. This is Crash Bandicoot 3. Chat, can I have some help? What is the third Crash called? The best one? I thought it was called Warped. Why are there 3 Crash Bandicoots in here? Crash Bandicoot. Is it just Crash Warped then? Crash Bandicoot Warped. There, you needed a colon. Nope. Crash Bandicoot 2. Entranced. Crash Bandicoot. There it is, Crash Bandicoot. I want to see Image 6. Okay, Image 6, like, I mean, if you didn't already know it was Crash Bandicoot, this probably would have done it for you. Why not guess the first one first? Because I thought it was the third one or the second one. Does that answer your question? Let me get Rotten Tomatoes Daily. It's a PG comedy. The audience and the critics both did not like it very much. I know this movie is well liked, but just give me a start. Give me a start on 48 Hours. A rather lame, amateurish movie made in such a remorselessly lowbrow way it makes Crocodile Dundee look like Citizen Kane. Beastmaster, the Beastmaster. As much fun as you can have watching someone being repeatedly electrocuted and blown up over and over. House Party. Considering the pre-opening build-up this film has had, it could turn out to be a bigger bomb than the one Einstein's theory anticipated. Porky's 2? I have no idea. Next clue. Critics' consensus suggests Yahoo Serious could be an effective leading man in the right comedic setting, but this disappointingly uneven outfit isn't it. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. I have no idea. It's young Einstein. Growing up on an apple farm in Tasmania, youthful Albert Einstein, Yahoo Serious, makes various scientific discoveries. There was a lot of hype for this before it came out. That's offensive to me. That movie is ass. Okay, how about some Chrono Photo Daily? Here is our Chrono Photo Daily, okay? To me, this looks like the outfits look a little bit more World War I, but this looks to be like the Battle of Stalingrad. So I'm going to say that that's 1942. No, it's 1937. Much earlier, actually. Top hats, newsboy caps, Taft parade. I don't know when Taft was elected to the presidency, but I'm going to assume it's like 1910. I'll take that. Oh, man. This is 2010, I would say. You got... Admittedly, it looks a little older based on the decor, but then this laptop is like straight out of 2010. Trying to see what's under the Christmas tree. 2005? Nah, man. The prevalence of laptops, this is an 09 to 2011 jam. Don't fuck with me, okay? Do not fuck with me. 2012? This is my era. The hell? It must be the 1920s. They're introducing you to the concept of traffic lights. I'm going to say this is 1924. It's 1921. Looking real slick with it. They got a camera. They got a beautiful car. They're dressed like it's L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire took place in post-World War I era Los Angeles. I'm going to say that this is early 30s. Ooh, not so bad. 3906. Post-World War II? Isn't L.A. Noire post-World War I? I thought it took place in like the 1920s. Post-World War II? You sure? He was in the Pacific? There were Pacific parts of World War I. You know, like... I mean, he could have been in like Belgium. That's closer to the Pacific than I was gonna say it's closer to. No, what I should have said is he's closer to the Pacific because he's in Los Angeles. And such as. Okay, hang on. I think my wife is already live. Like out to me straight away. So why don't we just start our dailies a little early here? I'm even going to slash marker this. I'm going to call it miscellaneous. Those of you on YouTube might not know that you've been deprived of a lot of content. Not a lot, maybe, but at least like once a day, we do daily kind of pseudo trivia stuff. I'll give you a little smattering of it here. I'm not coming for the Library of Laterno's bread, because here's the thing. According to my Twitch contract, I can't upload content that I streamed until at least 24 hours after I live streamed it, okay? Library of Laterno, I have no affiliation with them. They have a huge competitive advantage over me of being first to market. They haven't signed a contract like that. They don't have to abide by the terms of that. So as a result, they get the right of first refusal. It's not a loophole. We're not affiliated. Anyway. Let me open this up here. This one is called MovietoMovie. What you do is you start at one movie. In this case, it'll be The Chronicles of Riddick. And then you click on an actor in that movie. Then you click on a movie that they were in. And you're trying to get to this other movie. Now, I'm kind of losing my mind here. Because didn't we get to Justin Timberlake yesterday off of something? How did we get to Justin Timberlake yesterday? I was glycogenless at the end of the stream. Trolls? Dude, it wasn't through Trolls. From the Social Network. That's true. Can we talk about the fact, and I don't know if anybody else is a 2-year-old, by the way, on YouTube, this is also a lot of what you're missing. Justin Timberlake, he's not my favorite artist of all time. That his genre is not really my tempo. How did he drop Can't Stop the Feeling, which is like a 9 out of 10 pop song, on the Trolls 2 soundtrack? Like that wasn't even a cut from his album. They just asked him, hey, Justin, can you do a song for the Trolls movie? Here's $1 million. And he's like, yeah, sure. Here's like the second best song I've ever written. Because he's a pro. He's got to be it's nuts, man. It is Tim Follin. Hey, Tim Follin, here's the cover of an Atari 2600 game. You got anything cooking up in the lab? Like it's... Anyway, also my toddler loves that song. She's crazy about Don't Stop That Feeling. Every time before bed, she's like, I got that feeling in my body. What's number one, Justin Timberlake? I mean, for me, is probably My Love. That's my JT era. But I mean, Mirrors is okay too. From the newer stuff, that's probably only like 10 years old. Mother Lover's pretty good too. Okay, sorry. We need Chronicles of Riddick. I saw this in theaters. It's got Vin Diesel, who's obviously in the Fast and the Furious films. Triple X. That's kind of it, though. No disrespect. He's made a lot of money at the box office. It's got Dame Judi Dench. It's got Carl Urban. It's got noted Canadian actor Colm Feore from Bon Cop, Bad Cop. It has Call Me Crazy. I think this might have Zoe Saldana in it as well. Let's start here. It's Stanley Newton. What was I thinking? Keith David, too. So really, you got to think about In Time. And from In Time, we're trying to get to Justin Timberlake. So what movies has Justin Timberlake been in? He's been in Trolls 2, apparently, maybe, at least on the soundtrack. He's been in Bad Teacher. He's been in Southland Tales. Bad Teacher has Cameron Diaz. He's been in The Social Network. That has Jesse Eisenberg, who's also been in the DC movies. I can't remember how he connected to those yesterday, though. That is how we made it from The Social Network or from Riddick to The Social Network. Also has Armie Hammer and Andrew Garfield in them. Andrew Garfield noted for the Spider-Man films. Armie Hammer noted for eating human flesh and being in Sorry to Bother You and The Lone Ranger. I'm thinking... We can do a Vin Diesel to an action movie that has Tom Cruise to Night and Day, the movie that Tom Cruise did with Cameron Diaz, to Bad Teacher to Justin Timberlake to In Time. So I'm setting myself up for a bogey. You guys seen Groot Takes a Bath yet? That's a classic film. Groot Takes a Bath, probably my favorite. I mean, Groot's First Steps was pretty good, but Groot Takes a Bath was really where the series hit its stride. So I remember we did Guardians of the Galaxy special. We searched for Sean Gunn, James Gunn's brother, who's in all the movies, which allowed us to then get to The Suicide Squad. Yes. Which allowed us, and then I got stun locked here for a minute. I went Viola Davis to get back into the earlier Suicide Squad. Unless she was in Batman, which I don't believe she was. So we go back to 2016 Suicide Squad. And then, wait a minute. No. Fudge. Because I remember we connected through Henry Cavill. We went to Black Adam. That's what okay, take me back to Viola Davis. Black Adam. Henry Cavill. Henry Winkler. Straight through to Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. I'm a little cooked on this one, but we at least got there. You know, it's strengthening the pathways from yesterday. And what was that, like 7? Yeah, it was 7. That's pretty bad. Riddick did Vin Diesel, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Sean Gunn, Suicide Squad, Viola Davis, Suicide Squad, Viola Davis, Black Adam, Henry Cavill, Batman vs. Superman, Jesse Eisenberg, Social Network, Justin Timberlake, In Time. So we did our best, okay? We got there. Someone said, can you do Actorle? I never get Actorle. Okay, I'll try. I'll try Actorle, but I will say... okay, first off, I'm trying to put dark mode on Actorle, and it's not working. I'm moving the slider, and the slider is not moving to dark mode. I'm also going to tell you that the first movie this person was in 1973. So I'm not doing Actorle today. I will do the superior Actorle, which is known as the Rotten Tomatoes Daily. It's a 2-word science fiction movie from 1984. It's an hour and 48 minutes long. Critics loved it. This is The Terminator. I'm the greatest player of all time. Nobody can stop me when it comes to the Rotten Tomatoes Daily, and that's why I love it. We have had we've had 3 that didn't make it, but that's okay. Do some Rankle. I forgot about Rankle. Rankle is pretty good. This is a short one. E4. Okay, they're playing they're not even the Scandinavian denied to an E6 to a check. These players are like 500 in my opinion. They're lower than 500. This is probably the worst move on the board next to just letting it get captured. This move makes no sense. There's no purpose to it at all. Again, I can't imagine where this is going. Okay, knight to here. That seems like an acceptable move. Okay, they cover it. I don't know why they moved the pawn. Takes us, whatever. Like, okay, they've captured. Okay, all right, I understand. They were protecting their existing. No, you just take with the queen. What the hell is going on, man? You take the bishop. Okay, their pawn structure is insane. What are you doing? Okay, now you simply capture the knight with your pawn. Yeah, and then if they capture they capture the pawn, you just take the. This is unbelievable. This is 100 to 599. It can't be higher than that. 798. They're 200 elo below the last people. The last people played like a real game of chess. This was just moving pieces. Okay, what the hell is this? What on earth am I seeing here? This seems non-standard, to put it politely. Now, the pawn on move 5, the pawn structure on white is not what you want to see, okay? First off, we're 5 moves in. They somehow have an orphaned pawn in the middle. Their king is completely exposed on all diagonals. and they've only developed one piece, and it's to a place where they can't get any defense with the pawn. So like I don't know, unless this is some kind of Levy gambit, this seems pretty bad. We're moving pieces. We're pushing P. That's got to be a misclick, right? Like taking the rook is like a free check, and then you get the other rook or their queen. That's got to be a misclick. That gets taken, and then they resign. No, they cancel queenside because Levy said under 1500 you don't resign, so they're under 1500. Okay, this must be bullet, right? Like move down to threaten the knight, push this pawn for no reason, lose the knight. Okay, this is 100 to 599, man. Even the opening fell apart. 662 is so much higher than I could have expected. How bad do you have to? It's 10 minutes. You're right. It's 10 minutes. What the hell? How do you get to 100 to 599 then? Like, is it even possible? Like Dan is 100 or Dan is 400 in bullet. I don't know why I thought Dan was 100. What else do we? Oh, we love Guess the Game. Guess the Game. Yesterday it was Crash Bandicoot 1. To me, this looks like a planet just exploded in Mass Effect 1. Metacritic score of 79. This looks like an Earth Defense Force game or something. Let's call this Earth Defense Force 2025. Oh no. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Catalog's Island. That's a Lego dude? Or is that a Mega Man dude? Oh no. I skip. It's a Capcom lad. It's a fighting game. Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3. Let's go! Say, as soon as I saw the genre, I was like, I can do this. There's a lot of dulls. I'm finding it here. Here we go. oec.world/en/Tradle. Okay. This is crazy. Don't set your expectations too high. Let's put it that way. 14% concentrated milk. 6% sheep and goat meat. 5% frozen beef. 4% butter. 3% cheese. Aluminum. Rough wood, fruits, wine, malt extract. I'm looking at this. Total exports 39 billion. I'm looking at this and immediately I'm thinking, I know this sounds crazy. I'm thinking this is Central Asia. I'm going to say 39.6 billion doesn't seem like a ton of trade. I'm going to say that this is, let me start with Uzbekistan and we'll go from there. Okay, we're 14,000 kilometers away. Does this mean to the bottom right? Planes, helicopters, or spacecraft? There's got to be like a pretty developed country if they're exporting like space. I'm assuming it's not a space shuttle, but even like components used in space exploration. Gold, plastic, housewares, lots of plastic, gas turbines, butter, sheep and goat meat. And when I think of sheep and goat meat, I think of like Afghanistan. And then I think of for sheep, you think of New Zealand. It's 14,000 kilometers from Uzbekistan. That is 100% correct. Wait a minute. Okay, this game kind of goes crazy. John Koping Central. This is like a Denmark train station in... Be inclined to say that this is 1950 even. 1945, I'll take it. This is France. This is like 2016. 2015. That's That's even worse than being off by 5 years, because this literally happened like less than a decade ago when I remember. It's hard to tell because they're wearing their same, like they're wearing a uniform. From the hairstyle, from the glasses, from the facial hair, to me, this looks like just after the era my parents were in high school. Let me take a 1985 on this. Oh, no! 1971. Oh, dude, me at the business factory. I have to imagine that this is like the early 1980s, late 1970s. Give me 1980 even. 1973. This one's, it's just tough, honestly. It's past the invention of helicopters. I think it's just a black and white photo from a relatively modern time. Like, I think this could also be the 70s or maybe like the late 60s. 1984. That's definitely like the worst chrono photo daily I've ever had. When were helicopters invented? 1940s? They weren't 1940 BCE. Come on. They weren't invented until Da Vinci, right? And plus, Da Vinci didn't even invent that shit. He literally just drew one and then said, you figure it out. They were invented by whoever found the document, probably Nicolas Cage in National Treasure or something like that. Da Vinci gets so much credit just for being like, what if there was a machine that could fly? He didn't do anything. He's not a Wright brother. Okay, Globla. Guess any country? I'm easy. Give me Algeria. It's very far from Algeria. No, it's reasonably... Actually, that's pretty close. Closest border, 560. Let's say it's... Hit me with a little Libya. It's further away. Hit me with a little Senegal. Further away. Hit me with a little Portugal. No, we already had Portugal and Global. Hit me with a little France. It's even further away. Hit me with a little Lesotho. That's cooler. That was not the country I thought it was. My African geography is not very good. So Algeria is still the closest, and Senegal is kind of close. Okay, give me Nigeria. Now it is 130 kilometers away. Give me Ghana. Ghana is adjacent to the answer. Give me Togo. Togo is adjacent to the answer too. Give me Mali. Mali is adjacent to the answer. Give me Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau. It's cooler. Okay, all right, we can all relax. Get cooler. Give me Benin. Benin is adjacent to the answer. Give me the central. No. Give me Sierra Leone. Liberia is on the coast. Oh, dude, what country is that? Give me Burkina Faso. Hey, okay. Oh, that was a tough one. There are 4 or 5 movies to find in each puzzle. Swap tiles to organize them into rows and or columns representing movies that all share a common element. Tiles turn yellow when 3 tiles that belong together are in the same row or column. How can there be 5 movies with 4 rows and columns? Certain tiles will cross over. However, there are many different possible patterns of 4 and 5 movie grids. You have 15 tile swaps. Share your grid after you play. I'm looking. I see Spike Lee. Bank robbery. This is The Inside Job. I see Eddie Brock, Topher Grace, Sandman, James Franco. I'm doing minimum amount of swaps. So I'm going to make Spider-Man 3 in this column. I'm going to move Sandman here, and I'm going to move James Franco here. Then I know that Topher Grace is in Black Klansman, directed by Spike Lee, and also has either Denzel Washington or Jodie Foster in it, and is about a hate group. So I feel like I would know if Denzel Washington was in Black Klansman, so I'm going to assume Jodie Foster was involved in some way. That's incorrect. I'm going to put Denzel. It's a different movie? Or are we getting... Oh, because if Jodie Foster was yellow, then she was part of... What? What's happening? Okay. It takes place in Mississippi, presumably. Lady Gaga, huh? Lady Gaga. She's been... Oh, wait, House of Gucci. Adam Driver. Lady Gaga. House. Fashion. Hang on, this is... Like, grid me? What have we done? These three are all in a movie together. About Mississippi? Oh, a fashion house, Lady Gaga. Adam Driver fits in right there. Okay. And then... I'm losing it, man. What the hell does orange mean? James Franco, Sandra Bullock. Lady Gaga. There's orange means it's done. What does purple mean? Spike. Okay, this is bank robbery. This is The Inside Man. Yeah. Movies 4 of 5. Now do the top row. What's wrong with... Tell me what's wrong. How do I translate 4 columns of different colors into the correct permutation for the puzzle? The glow. The glow. So these 3 are like, these 3 are indicative of being the 5th movie. And then the hot swap gets, okay. All right, I understand. Maybe it just has a learning curve, because that one felt good. That felt good. Okay, let's put me back on another one. I see Meg Ryan, I see Tom Hanks, I see Sleepless, I see Seattle. I'm crying already. Two hot swaps. Robin Williams biopic Doctor. That's going to be a Patch Adams. Let's just... And I see Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. Okay, so like, give me a Patch Adams. Give me a Sleepless in Seattle. You're right. This game is crazy good. It just needs I was not going to say a better tutorial, okay? It just needs a tutorial that also is better for stupid people like myself. Now, I also see Tom Hanks biopic A Beautiful Day in Your Neighborhood. So that's like movie number 5. And then I see Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino. So we move day over here. And then I have a problem. Christopher Nolan. Hang on. No. I don't have a problem. Because Christopher Nolan was Sleepless with Robin Williams and Al Pacino in the movie Insomniac. Hang on. Now I'm very confused. Wait, that's 5 of 5! Well, we got blank spaces! You could do it with blank spaces? Does that mean you're amazing at the game? Sometimes there's decoys. Oh, because Harry Styles is in Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan. Do you think Harry Styles... I can't believe... I've only seen one clip from the Oscars, and it was Jimmy Kimmel asking Malala Yousafzai if she thinks that Harry Styles spat on Chris Pine. I think maybe...
Your work on human rights and education for women and children is an inspiration. As the youngest Nobel Prize winner in history, I was wondering, do you think Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
I only talk about peace.
You know what? That's why you're Malala and nobody else is.
That was my, like, do we deserve destruction moment. What did she replied? Like, I'm only interested in world peace or something like that. Oh, man. Okay, this, I don't know this yet. I'm taking a look. J.K. Simmons, Vince Vaughn, Baby Mask, Killer, Wedding Singer, Adam Sandler. This little-known Gen Z actor just became the highest-grossing movie star. Okay, here's what I see. Andy Samberg, Never Stopping. Andy Samberg. Kristen Wiig is in that movie, too. And he's a singer. Bro, Kristen, you motherfuckers, I made an error. Kristen Wiig is in Popstar Never Stop Stopping. Never Stop, Never Stopping. They made a mistake, dude. One swap left. Send it. What did I miss here? Solution. Time loop college campus baby mass killer. I don't know this one. Wedding Rebel Wilson Kristen Wiig maid. Oh, Rebel Wilson is in fucking Bridesmaids, you idiot. She plays Kristen Wiig's roommate that tells her to get out of the house or whatever. Just for posterity, Kristen Wiig is not in Popstar. I might be thinking of Maya Rudolph. Who tries to sell Andy Samberg a fridge? Is that Maya Rudolph or is that Kristen Wiig? Or is that Kristen Shaw? That's Maya Rudolph. Wow, I was way off. Okay, Jack Quaid. Jenna Ortega. Reboot. That's Scream. Woodsboro. That's Scream. Scream 5. Okay, look at that. Sorted. Taron Egerton. Rocket. Elton John, of course. I don't know who else is in that movie, but we gotta at least hot swap it. This one's gotta change. Chris Pratt, Will Ferrell, Taron Egerton, because this is two different movies like wedged into one. Okay, Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, reboot, prehistoric. That's Jurassic World. Will Ferrell in The Land Before Time, not The Land Before Time, Land of the Lost, which is a reboot. But then we need reboot to connect to all these movies, and I'm dying. The hell is Ducky? Ducky's from The Land Before Time. Time, Land, prehistoric. Ducky, Land, prehistoric. Give me Time. We got The Land Before Time in here now. We got 3 of 5 movies. Will Ferrell, Rocket, Elton John. Is Bryce Dallas Howard in? Oh! Bryce Dallas Howard is in Rocket Man, apparently. Construction worker Will Ferrell. Oh, it must be a Lego Batman. How am I supposed to know that? The Lego movie. By the way, I don't see enough people saying, holy cow, I didn't know NL was cool. How does NL know Scream 2022? Come here, kid. Came to Netflix like 5 days ago in Canada. I'm not done with it yet, though. I think I've just started the 3rd act. You could definitely do superhero Michael B. Jordan. Although he's kind of a supervillain in Black Panther. I guess he's in the Fantastic Four, too. You got Gene Wilder, children's novel, Chocolate, Grandparent. Okay. You've got Chronicle, found footage, Michael B. Jordan. This is going to be like Chronicles of Narnia, I can already tell. Religious symbolism in the Chronicles of Narnia. Superhero is Chronicle. I'm going sicko mode. I see Kiki's Delivery Service. Kiki is a witch. I'm the greatest player this game's ever seen. Tom Hanks Code, religious symbol. It's the Da Vinci Code. This game is amazing. All right, I don't know if my wife is streaming today because we got to go visit the daycare we just got accepted to a little later and then give them 12 post-dated checks. She's not? All right. VinceCarter.jpg. I got one more in me. Aaron Taylor Johnson. And it is not, it could be timed. It could be Tenet. It's not Kick-Ass, I think. Could be Tenet. Assassin's Train. I don't see Japan. I don't see time travel. You know what I do see? I see Amy Adams, Nocturnal Animals. I don't know what the third one is, though. Horror Curse Japan. I know that one. That's Sarah Michelle Gellar. Drug addict. Married. Edinburgh. Okay, Angelina Jolie. Assassins. Smith. Married. And now we got, okay, this is Train Spotting. So that's 4, right? And then we got to figure out how we're going to get the 5th one. We got Train Spotting, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Grudge, Nocturnal Animals. I didn't know Aaron Taylor Johnson was in that. Okay, where's the connection? That's hard. That's hard to have not gotten any other clues here. Japan, Train, Aaron Tyler Johnson. It's Bullet Train 2022. Oh, you know what? I got one more in me. What a great game. Oh, this one, average 4.6 out of 5. I see Larry Flint. I don't see any actors' names. I see the people versus Larry Flint. Okay, good start. I see Dead People, which is The Sixth Sense. I see Dead. This is too easy. I see Dead Poets Society. And then I see some genres. Hang on. Now I'm so confused because I was trying to get like the names to match up. Okay, let me see. There's Larry, there's Poets. No, we don't know that for sure yet. We got to do like some swaps in the middle here. Give me a hot swap. We learned nothing. Give me a hot swap. Okay, well, isn't this just a hot swap then? Oh, iRobot, Sunny is the name of the robot, sci-fi. And then I Come and See World War II, I guess? I don't know Come and See. What is Come and See? I thought that was like a horror movie. I see Sigourney Weaver. Okay, scratch that. I see Tom Hardy, Road, Desert, Apocalypse. I see Martin Sheen, Smell of Napalm. It's Apocalypse Now. Francis Ford Coppola. Easy. Then I see Apocalypse, Tom Hardy, Desert, Road. So swap these and swap that. There you go. Am I crazy now? I'm like, Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse, Charles Xavier. They've got Magneto in solitary confinement. Digging. You know what? Sigourney Weaver's in Holes. Digging in the Desert with Sigourney Weaver, and maybe that movie is about... Oh, wait, Charles, Tom Hardy, solitary confinement. He's in prison. He fights. Is this Bronson? Or am I just thinking of Charles Bronson? He's taped up. Oh, fuck. He's got an alter ego. Okay, what is that movie? It is Bronson. And then... I can't parse this, man. I can't parse this. It's like we need a hot swap one to the other. Okay. Alter ego, Francis Ford Coppola, and Digging is Dracula. With Trip, maybe. Huh? Wait, hot swap these? College road tape trip? It's road trip! What was I thinking? It's road trip! Anytime you got two blanks, you just hot swap them. You're good to go. Oh, man. What a game. Scotty doesn't know. Excuse me, that's Euro trip, not road trip. All right, slash marker, misc end. I'll send you over to Justin's stream if Kate's not going live today. Enjoy the rest of his stream. His subathon is going live is still live for a few days at this point. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to play, but I'll see you tomorrow. Later. See New Zealand. Taika Waititi. I'm going to guess they go together. Hunter. This is like the Hunt for the Wilder People. I see Elizabeth Moss. Invisible Man. Ex-partner. Something else. I see Brendan Fraser, George, Ape. That's George of the Jungle. Okay, so let's start there. Brendan Fraser, Ape, George, Jungle. Now we've also, we got Total Recall. Okay. Total Recall uses virtual memories. Then we got Elizabeth Moss. Where's Elizabeth? There she is. Ex-partner. Invisible. Ooh, and then swap them. And then this must be the Hunt for the Wilder People. Total Recall. The Invisible Man, George of the Jungle. Now, where do they maybe they connect via Mars? Maybe they connect via Taika Waititi. Jungle. Maybe they connect via Hunter. Hunter, Jungle. I was thinking of like Jumanji. New Zealand. I'm kind of washed on this one. You got to give me a second. Wait. Invisible Hunter, Jungle, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's Predator. He's done it. It's that easy. It's, you know what it is? If you gave me like just the words, I would figure it out. I get confused sometimes by the shapes. As soon as I start to think about the shapes, I lose the plot. But when I just look at a list of words, I'm just level with you. I'm horrendous at putting things together. Like below like 9th grade level, for sure. Full disclosure. But my brain is insanely good at finding the relations between words in an unsorted list. It's crazy. Star Trek Into Darkness to Tron Legacy. Okay, so in this you have a male actor. You have Olivia Wilde. You have Michael Sheen and Daft Punk. In this you have Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Benedict Cumberbatch, Zoe Saldana, Anton Yelchin, Carl Urban. For connecting to Olivia Wilde, you could connect via, I literally, the only thing that's coming to mind, no disrespect to Olivia Wilde, she was in House, right? And then she's also in she directed Don't Worry, Darling. Maybe she's got a cameo. Michael Sheen, I mean, you take him, he's been in the Underworld movies with Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale is in Serendipity with John Cusack and Jeremy Piven. I'm like, okay, yeah, we get the, you motherfucker. John Cusack. Okay, we're going to, wait, no, okay, I've got an idea. Here's my play, okay? I'm covering chat. Michael Sheen is probably British, maybe Australian, but probably British. Benedict Cumberbatch, British. They've probably been in a movie together. Let me get Benedict or Simon Pegg. Feel like both Simon, because Michael Sheen is a comic actor from time to time. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Hang on. I got something. Simon Pegg to Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller was in The Watch, that Alien movie. No, Ben Stiller is in that movie where he is showing his son around the colleges. All of his friends are more successful than him. Michael Sheen plays one of his successful friends. Have Simon Pegg and Ben Stiller been in a movie together? Is it The Watch? It appears that Ben Stiller was not in The Watch. But we can still get to Ben Stiller very easily. He might be in one of these animated movies. I just don't know. Okay? But Ben Stiller, well, Paul, just give me a second here, has Seth Rogen voicing the alien. Can we get from Seth Rogen to Ben Stiller? I feel like you could just connect through like funny people. Or like a Zoolander. Paul, Seth Rogen, Jason Bateman, Ben Stiller, Kristen Wiig, Ben Stiller, Jason Bateman, Ben Stiller, Blythe Danner, Joe Lo Truglio. It's the same damn people. I'm trying to get to Michael Sheen, which requires me to get to Ben Stiller. Okay, David Koechner, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Ben Stiller plays the Spanish news anchor. That takes you to, I have to scroll here. It was an art house movie that Ben Stiller was in where he's showing his kids around the college. His kid. The movie is called, it's from roughly this period. I don't think it's While We're Young. It's Brad Status. Brad Status has Michael Sheen, which allows you to get to the movie we were trying to get to in the first place, which is Tron Legacy. Oh, okay. That 4 is pretty good. And we sort of reasoned it out in advance. And connecting through Brad Status is a little wild. Chris Pine is just in Don't Worry, Darling. Motherfucker. Oh, man. I just saw David Koechner's comedy show live. Lots of caca jokes. Can I tell you something? I have nothing against Bert Kreischer, but I can't take him seriously until he puts his shirt on. It's not that I care about his appearance. It's just the fact that every single special he has his shirt off. It's like a gimmick catchphrase. Like it's like Gallagher smashing the watermelon. It's like Dane Cook talking really fast and having it going like this. So that it's like the joke is like it's just too easy. He needs to do a special with the shirt on, okay? Now this, to me, this looks like a Zelda. And I'm going to say this looks like it's Majora's Mask. There's a Metacritic score of 87. This color scheme looks like Persona 4. This is Psychonauts. Okay, it's actually not hard at all. All right. It is not Persona 4. As soon as I saw this guy, I was like, that's a Double Fine game. Give me the Rotten Tomatoes Daily. It's a one-word comedy action from 2016. I already know it. I can tell you I already know it. By the way, flashbang out. Get ready. Reasonably well-liked by critics, not well-liked by audiences. PG-13, 2016. This is the all-female reboot of Ghostbusters. It immediately came to mind. One of the easiest tells that you can get is critics like it, audience loathes it, or audience loves it, critics loathe it. Ghostbusters and The Last Jedi, and I'm trying to think of what else is in there, but you know, this is the critics, those are critics like it, normies don't. Then on the flip side of that, you have normies love it, critics don't. That's where you end up with your Grandma's Boys and your Zack Snyder's Justice League and your et cetera, et cetera. Your Venoms, great example. Great example. I thought we did pretty well on those today. Let me see if my wife is ready to stream. Hello. Are you ready to stream? Critics love it, normies hate it is Uncut Gems. No. Critics love it, normies love it, weirdos hate it for some reason. If Uncut Gems doesn't stress me out, does that mean I'm neurotypical or neuroatypical? Because it seems like everybody who watched the movie was like, I liked it, but I would never watch it again. And I'm like, it's a thrill ride, baby. Strap in and get ready because you're about to have a lot of fun watching a man start a Rube Goldberg machine that ruins his fucking life. I not only did I think it was a good movie, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed every second of watching it. Twice. Hang on. I went to Chrono Photo. New York City, baby. Vienna Sausage Company. You would like this, Chiblee. It's like GeoGuessr, but for time. This, to me, seems like early 1970s America. I'm going to say this is 71. Motherfucker. 28 points. Okay. Immediately we see nuclear imagery. Man is dripped out to the gills. Some kind of anti-nuclear protest. For all I know, this could be in Vancouver. It's not. I believe that's an interstate sign. To me, this looks like early 1990s. I'm going to say this is 93. 98. Okay, I'll take that. I'm going to say this is 2021. This has to be close to the turn of the century. Can you imagine driving to work in one of these? Hey, honey, gotta go to the office. Put on my fucking goggles. Honey, wait. You forgot your goggles. Oh, thank you. Crank. You gotta go up to the... Oh, honey, the car won't start. Here, let me try. Okay, there it goes. You imagine how bad you have to be at driving to get in a car accident in this era? Sorry, it's rush hour. I saw another guy on the road. Anyway, I'm inclined to say this is around... I'm going to say this is 1921. 1933. That's crazy. This is The Shining. This is the inauguration of Teddy Roosevelt in 1908. 1902. It's not too bad. This is the first Norwegian train. It's a landmark moment for the country. Hey, no laughing. It's a landmark moment for the country. Happened in 2001. This is, all kidding aside, okay? This is, sorry. All kidding aside, this was... I'm going to say this is 1920 even. 1907. That's true. I didn't even think about the social cue. Everybody in this picture is looking at the camera. That is not, like, once you get to the 50s, people are like, it's a fucking camera. Yous ain't ever seen a camera before? At the turn of the century, everyone's like, oh, fuck. A camera? Like, nothing is more interesting than the fact that something interesting is being photographed here. Anyway, we got 1681. That's pretty horrendous, but I had fun either way. Is my wife live? Because I'm running out of options here. My next option is hurdle with the sound off. Oh, dude, Tradle was so good. So, Chip, have you seen this one? This one's also goated. Guess which country exports these products? Total is 2.11 million. That's like unbelievably small. They export some rough wood, some scrap aluminum, seeds, $182,000 in cheese, $27,000 in forklifts, $17,000 of sand, some instructional models. $2.11 million in trade is like, I don't even know what to say. It's like the Marshall Islands or something. Whoa! That would have been an all-time streamer moment. Now, let me just say, I don't know where the Marshall Islands are, so I don't know what the fuck is south of the Marshall Islands. American Samoa. Vanuatu. Oh! Oh! Islands. There's Cook Islands. Okay, yeah, Cook Islands. Let's try the Cook Islands. Oh. Easter. That's not. One of the saints. These are usually in the Caribbean. Cocos Islands. I'm washed. U.S. Virgin Islands. Papua New Guinea. It's Papua New Guinea exports more than $2 million worth of stuff, man. It's got to be such a small island. Is it Borneo? Is that even a place? It's not. I'm not good at this South Pacific. I need Chibley's help. Is it Tanzania? That's in Africa. That's not. I'm thinking of Tasmania, which probably also exports more than $2 million worth of goods. I just being honest with you, I think I just don't know it. Kiribati, maybe? That's the only one that comes to mind. Oh. Fiji! What was it? Norfolk Island? Is that even a... I'm not trying to be insulting. Is that even a country? I've never heard of it before. No, that's part of Australia? All right. Last time we're playing that game. So last time we're playing... They've broken my trust, is what they've done. They've broken my trust. First country, I start Algeria, dead center. 3,000 kilometers away. Give me Slovakia. 2,900 kilometers away. Give me the United Kingdom. It's cooler. That's cooler. That's not a good guess. Give me Georgia. Oh, 1,000 away. You don't say. Okay. Give me Greece. It's not closer. It's not. Greece is cooler. I'm having trouble visualizing the globe here. Okay. It's closest to this, and then this. Give me Iran. Oh, 50 kilometers away. You don't say. Give me Pakistan. Oh, that's a little cooler. That's a little cooler is what it is. Give me Iraq. Oh, it's adjacent. Give me Syria. Syria's cool. Oh, it's cooler. We're getting cool. We're getting cool. Okay, give me Jordan. Oh, is it a little cooler still? Okay, let me get, then it would be a Kuwait. The mystery country is Kuwait. Pretty good. It does seem like my brain is not making it make sense that that Slovakia is closer to Kuwait than Algeria is to Kuwait. Maybe it's something to do with the spherical nature of the Earth. Do you know the circumference of the Earth? 300 and... Circumference? Trick question, it's a sphere. No, circumference of the Earth. I'm trying to come up with a guess for you, okay? I'm gonna say it's 29,000 kilometers. Can I get a check? $40,000? Oh, that's what's it. I'm at least not off by an order of magnitude. Dude, okay, so I got a message from Justin that said, hey, Ryan, I've banned at least 20 people from my chat because they keep asking me why am I breathing so heavy. And then in their unban requests, I told them that they need you to vouch for them. And I said, no, I don't vouch for them. I specifically told that to him. And I told him why, which was that I told you that it would annoy people when you did it. And then you type it, and then the streamer gets mad, which is exactly what I told you would happen, and then you got banned, which is the logical course of action. But anyway, if you want to spread some interest, some enjoyment on the platform, you know what you could do is you could go into streamers' chats and say, hey, can you estimate the circumference of the Earth? And then see how close their guess is. And don't make fun of them if they're wrong. But I would be interested to see what kind of guesses people have. Because I think some people would guess like less than the distance between New York and Los Angeles. And I think some people would guess like more than the distance between the Earth and the moon. How far away is the moon? Okay, listen. In Kerbal Space Program, you can get to the moon in, well, are you speeding? How much time do you speed up to? Okay, when they did like the Apollo missions, I think it only took them like 2 days to get, day and a half to get to the moon. They were probably traveling pretty fast. 2,000 kilometers an hour. Say it takes them 36 hours to get there. So I'm going to say I'm going to add a little fudge factor. I'm going to say the moon is 110,000 kilometers away from Earth. $384. That's a lot. But can I tell you that at first I was thinking millions? So, damn, they were schmoving, man. They were going like 8,000 kilometers an hour. Holy. Me in the space shuttle be like, can you hit the brakes, please? If I was in the space shuttle, I would be holding the handle for sure. I would not ever be fully relaxed. I would keep my seatbelt buckled unless I was in the bathroom. Okay. Name the planets from largest to smallest. Easy. You got Jupiter. That's a big boy. Then you go straight to Saturn. Following Saturn, you go to... Okay. The smallest is Mercury. Of the first 4 planets, Earth is the largest. It's like Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. Mars is smaller than Venus? Yeah, your Venus, maybe. Wait. I think I just insulted the size of my Venus. All right, I'm going to send you over to my wife's stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later. I see Swiss Army Man, which deals with a corpse. Hi, honey. Here, can you go out on the sofa and Daddy will come out in just 1 minute, okay? Daddy's doing his puzzles. I see Swiss. I mean, there's a lot of corpse on this one, I'm noticing. There are 5 movies. I see Tucker. I'm going to assume that's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Where's Evil? That also deals with a corpse. It also deals with dead. Let's start with dead. Nope. Hillbilly, of course. Okay, that should have been a given. Dale. Mercenary. Man. Tucker. Tucker Must Die. John Tucker Must Die. That's a movie. I don't know what movie. It's maybe about a mercenary. Army of the Dead, which has, I'm going to assume a hillbilly in it. Army Dead. Oh, okay. Fourth Wall Pool Dead. But we need Swiss Army Man, too. And that's I'm in trouble, guys. I'm in a lot of trouble here. It's taken me too many swaps. It's like corpse. What the heck? These are part of 2 different movies. Dark Water is a movie about pollution which must feature a lawyer. Oh. But it probably doesn't feature an army. It's water. Why wouldn't you keep that in there? Okay, I've only got 7 swaps. Hello, honey. Swiss Army Man. And then we got 5 swaps left to find the meat. The average is 3.9, so we already beat the average. What? Dead Mercenary Fourth Wall Pool? I don't know. Deadpool. That's Deadpool. Okay? Makes a lot of sense, honestly. That took the wind out of my sails in a big way. I'm thinking of like Army of Darkness. But that requires corpse. I see Dark Army. Evil? Wait, but I can't swap these. I have to swap them like this. Dark Army. Yeah, those and Dead and Evil. Evil Dead, of course. I don't know how many times I said it. Dead, Evil, Dark Army. Oh my God. Okay. We've done it. Movies 5 of 5. Swaps left 3, but there's more movies to find, apparently. Well, I'm good with that. That's fine. Is Kate live? I guess if it's 5 of 5, I'm done. That makes sense. Kate is live. Okay, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. A little aerial mist for you. Look at this mist. Isn't it neat? Doesn't it make your uninstallation complete? Don't I look like the Pog who has everything? Sorry. What is it called? Javelin tackle. I want to yeet where the streamers are. I want to dolphin dive into tackle. Popping my ult when you do your, what is it called? Atomic punchline. Sorry. But I can't stop. I'm not gonna, just because I said sorry doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. Up where they pog, up where they stun, up where they spam mist all day for their fun. Wish I could